Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. So last time we left off, we were trying to get a specific piece of Thaumcraft research, and I'm really still trying to get it. I still don't know what I need to get to it. But I'm gonna finish up all of this stuff, so I need to get just that one last piece, and hopefully that's all I need. So this allows you to store Vis in your necklace slot as opposed to just in your wand, so your wand can recharge itself off of this thing before being drained completely, and that's basically what that allows for. So still not available, huh? Is there anything in Artifice I might need first? Maybe. What could I be missing? What could I be missing? Basic research, agromancy, basic research. Let's get Node in a jar, since we may as well get that. Basically what this allows us to do is we build a multi-block structure around a node, and that allows us to capture it and move it around wherever we need it to. It has a chance of damaging the node, so that kind of sucks, but still. Alright, let's get this last piece of tech. It was 6. Node Catalyzation. So what this allows us to do is it allows us to make our own nodes with slight limitations, mainly being that whatever node we make, we have to pour in essentia equal to the results. So for example, I can make an Ignis node with 120 points of Ignis Vis, but it costs me 1,200 points of Ignis Essentia, which is just wow. Considering each of these stores 64. So yeah. I could also just make an unattuned matrix that has one of everything. And then if I give it 150 of everything, I get a node which has 15 of everything in it. So yeah, I mean, definitely options. Not options I would take. I still don't have that research. Why? What am I missing? It's probably something in Artifice, I would imagine. Although it could be something in here. What would it be in here? Well, let's get the wand cap research done. So that allows us to make silver wand caps. That allows us to make copper wand caps, which we're not going to make. This is a wand focus pouch. It basically allows me to store my wand foci in the pouch. That's about that. The wand of equal trade. No, I don't think any of this is going to help me. Yeah, no. It's got to be something in Artifice. What could it be? I guess it could be the mirror. So this is a magic mirror. It basically allows you to toss an item in one mirror and it comes out the other mirror. So you link them together. So like say I had one over here and one up on that wall. I could toss my book into that mirror. It would come out over there. Basically the idea. Oh, well, I got that one. This is a hand mirror. It allows you to basically do the same thing, but you can do it in your hand. So you can have one magical mirror set up over here. I could have the one in my hand. All I have to do is right click, put whatever I want into it, and it'll pop out over there. Essentia mirrors, basically the same concept, but it allows you to pipe Essentia through the mirror. So there you go. So you can't pipe Essentia directly into the mirror, but I could have like a storage room of Essentia and then have a whole bunch of mirrors set up there. And when this thing turns on, it would draw Essentia from my storage room out into here and pipe it into the matrix. So let's see. Nope. What else could it be? Arcane Levitator is basically like an elevator for Thaumcraft. It pushes you up into the air, and so on and so forth. Warded Arcana. How much was it? 6? 6. So this allows me to make warded doors and pressure plates. They can only be activated, and glass. They can only be activated or interacted with or broken by me or anyone else I allow. Let's see. Paving Stones of Warding makes it so that no entities other than myself can walk past a line made of these things. So if I built like a 3x3 chamber by here, I would be the one to be able to walk in or out of that 3x3 area. Traveling basically makes you run faster on a road paved with this. So if I had a straight line from here to over there, I could just walk on it and I would move a lot faster. Still nothing, huh? Okay. What am I missing? I assumed it was something over here, but that's not fixing the problem. So, what else am I missing? Any machines still unlocked? Or still locked? Okay, let's get the Infernal Furnace. Okay, we're off to a maybe decent start. So this is basically like a smeltery for Thaumcraft. So we've got to be careful about this, but it also releases some flux into the environment, so you're probably going to want to put off using one of these until you get this thing over here, which we'll look into in just a moment. And I'm out of air? Really? Interesting. That's a bummer. Man, I can't believe I still don't have this thing. What am I gonna need for it? I have no idea. Okay, let's take something I have like a bajillion of. Arrows. Lovely. Tons of air tons of air aspects in these guys. So I'm going to start using the deconstruction table here. And we'll have that running for us while we keep trying to figure out what I'm trying to figure out. What could I possibly need? It's probably nothing under alchemy. Well, chemical duplication? No, it couldn't be that. Void jars, maybe? So this basically lets you pump more Essentia into a jar than it can hold, and it just voids the extra. Nope. What about, do I have... I don't have the traveling trunk. Oh, I do have the hungry chest. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Not that, huh? Hmm. Might as well buy that, just to have it done. Oh, research duplication, all done. Was that it? No. There's no way that was it. Let's see. Could just be my technology isn't at that level yet. Let's see. Lamp of growth. This causes plants to grow faster, as long as they're within range of its light. Lamp of fertility causes animals to be able to breed without being fed, instead requiring Victus Essentia. The Lamp of growth requires Herba Essentia. And none of that is going to matter. Nope. Man, what am I missing? It's a rough time trying to get to one specific research. You never know what you're missing. Boots of the Traveler basically allow you to run a lot faster, and you can also walk up any one block high space without having to jump. Okay, Arcane Bellows. These basically improve the efficiency of the furnace, the infernal furnace. Let's see. I think the flux scrubber is the next thing I'm going to try to get if I can. Okay, let's see. What else could I get? What else might be? Brain in a jar? Infusion enchantment? Maybe. So brain in a jar allows you to store experience. You can't store it from yourself, but you can store the experience of nearby killed enemies in this jar. And that allows it to basically just store it for you for whenever you need it. It's a good setup to combine with golems in a mob farm. The golems will kill the mobs, generate experience, the experience will flow into the jar, and so on and so forth. It also works well with the Lamp of Fertility. Every time the animals breed, they produce experience, which can then be pumped into the jar, which you can then retrieve at any time you need. 1, 2, 3. Let's try this. Infusion of Chantments basically allows you to enchant items with different Thaumcraft enchantments. Or just vanilla enchantments as well. Tons of different stuff. Okay, did that do anything for us? Yes! Okay, that's not what I was hoping it was, but... well, progress is progress. The Soul Sieve. So we need... what was it? 3 of these things? No, 4. Soul Sieve. So what does this allow us to do? The thick sand you have discovered during your forays into the nether is profoundly disturbing substance. The screaming faces which writhe below its surface are no mere illusion. Your studies have detected minuscule remnants of innumerable shattered souls, humans, animal, and otherwise. Okay, you are no closer to understanding Soul Sand's origins, but one use for the substance has presented itself. By constructing an elaborate combination Sieve and Dreamcatcher, you can separate the physical sand from the soul fragments it holds. The Soul Sieve drops sand below itself into an inventory if possible, while the liberated souls ascend skyward. If a brain in a jar is placed directly above the sieve, it will consume the soul fragments and convert them into experience points. So you can turn soul sand into... experience and sand. Interesting. Okay, so that's not what I was looking for. Let's try inspiration. Gathering a whole ton of warp here, but hopefully that'll mean I can make my tutorial on warp sooner rather than later. Leaving aside the ethical implications of feeding soul fragments to a brain in a jar strikes you as wasteful. After all, the ancients must have possessed useful knowledge of one sort or another. What if it could be recovered from the remnants of their souls? While staring at one of your jarred brains, a strange idea seized you, where you purge a zombie brain of its single-minded hunger. You would be left with a blank slate, a brain capable of reliving the experiences of any soul fragment passing through it. The Inspiratron, as you've named it, does exactly that. Once provided with paper and situated above a soul sieve, the device sifts through the memories and receives and transcribes any it judges to be thaumaturgically useful. The number of useful memories in any particular cube of soul sand varies wildly. One may produce a considerable body of knowledge, while the next contributes almost nothing. So it seems like it's a way to get research points instead of experience from soul sand. Okay, the Soul Forge. Still not getting the technology I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure it's in this branch of the Thaumcraft, Thaumonomicon. Although, actually, it could be an Automagi. No, I don't think it's an Automagi. Actually, oh my god, is it an Automagi? It might be an Automagi. We'll see. Soul Forge. While troubleshooting some anomalous output from the Inspiratron made a curious discovery. Freed soul fragments have the potential to merge with one another. This interaction is quite complex and relies on the fragments holding related ideas, but you understand its dynamics well enough to accelerate the process. By tying together the spines of two purified zombie brains, you can trap these soul fragments in endless thought loops, ensuring that they rapidly collide with others. Once the nascent soul has become large enough to fill a brain, the loops terminate and it is extracted into a holding jar atop the apparatus. The Soul Forge must be placed directly above a soul sieve and additionally requires a steady input of Cognitio Essentia into its lid. It can contain any number of reconstructed souls, but removing one from the device requires you to right-click with a warded jar. While attempting to reassemble particular individuals is a fool's errand, as any given soul is likely to have been distributed throughout the nether, the hybrid souls created by your device do tend to hold a coherent personality instead of skills. You may create a blacksmith's soul, a librarian's, or even a thaumaturge's. Oh, looks like we're getting towards the ability to create villagers. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. At the moment, these reconstructed souls are merely a curiosity, but perhaps you will discover some uses for them. That sounds awesome. Reincarnation. That requires a whole ton of spiritus. Well, not a whole ton of it, but some of it. Yeah, I'm starting to think what I'm looking for is an Automagi. Enchanted paper. Okay, yeah, this is basically allows you to create structures. Well, oh, okay, so you can create white or black lists for chests. You can create these books. And what these allow you to do is it allows you to create bookshelves which are more efficient for getting better enchantment levels on stuff, and have other uses that I'm sure we'll see eventually. Missing required research. A chemical boiler. This is nice. It allows you to boil liquids to break them down into essentia. So you don't have to use just this for solid objects, or just that for solid objects. You can use liquids as well. So you can get a really good stream of aqua by just boiling water. Or you can do a whole bunch of different stuff. So yeah, I think what I'm looking for is in here somewhere. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. What is the name of the thing that I'm looking for? If I try Horizons, is it in here? Yes, it is. The Vortex Attenuator is what I'm looking for. So I was in the right brand of research. Okay, so maybe I have to do Reincarnation first. Okay, so this will allow me to create villagers, if I understand this correctly. Yeah, there you go. Produce villagers. Okay, so now the ability to respawn looks like it's going to be possible. But I'm still missing a branch of research. How do I get it? The Vortex Attenuator is what I'm looking for. How do I get it? Am I just missing branches of research? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm missing. There we go, wand of equal trade. That basically allows you to, I could swap all this stuff out with dirt if I wanted to. All I have to do is right click on the stone, and it would gradually turn all the stone around it to whatever item I want. Whatever item I selected. Costs fees for every block I exchange, and so on and so forth. So it takes items from my inventory, puts it in place of those blocks, and those blocks fill my inventory. So if I was switching stone bricks for dirt, it would take dirt from my inventory, and it would fill my inventory with the stone bricks that it replaces. Wand Focus of Excavation basically allows you to dig with your wand. So what am I missing? What am I missing? I know what I'm missing. Oh, I know what I'm missing now. Okay. Well, now that I know what I'm missing... Oh, wand focus liquification? That sounds fun. Let's look into that. Fusing your fire and excavation foci with the help of a diamond and some Salus Mundus has a curious result. A wand focus whose fire beam interacts weakly with creatures but quite strongly with inanimate matter. Blocks and loose items struck by its beam are rapidly smelted as though they had been passed through a furnace. The fire beam also melts ice, slowly transmutes unworked stone into lava, and burns away plant matter. That sounds fun. Actually, you know what? I think I want to make one of these at some point. Maybe we'll do that next episode. Yeah, we'll start off with that next episode. But now I think I know what branch of research I need to unlock this section down here. I'm pretty sure I know what I need. So that's what we'll do next time, is I'll work towards getting that. And I know the steps I have to take. Alright, but that's going to do it for this one, so thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. Any and all feedback is very much appreciated. Sorry this one was kind of like me stumbling around, but I hope you guys are learning some cool stuff about Thaumcraft and its add-ons. It's definitely one of my favorite mods. And and I love the fact that people seem to add so much to it, and that it's got the following that it has. So yeah. We'll probably... I'll start doing more practical applications of stuff next episode, I swear. We'll start off by building that new wand focus for lighting, and so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's going to do it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.